Hi, my name is Abrial Cooke, and this is my CTRI teaching video. I work at Surrey Therapeutic Riding in Arba, Ontario, and today I will be teaching Catherine with her horse Shooter. I've already done a preliminary tack check with Shooter, and I've looked over Catherine's equipment. Her helmet has passed safety standards, ASTM, it's under 5 years old, and she's wearing appropriate footwear. I'm quickly just going to come in and check Shooter's girth here. Catherine, when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Good. It's nice and tight, and she's got safe, approved stirrups. So when you're ready, Catherine, let's walk Shooter over to the block, and we will get on.
Okay.
Good. Just making sure you're staying between his nose and his shoulder. Good job, bud. And because you're an independent rider, I'm just going to stand at the front here. But my only reminder will be that when you get on, please keep both of your hands on the pommel as you mount.
Sounds good.
Good. Right. Shooter, stay straight. Whenever you're ready. Fantastic, nice and gentle. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna have you pull into the middle here at about X. Close those hands on your reins, good. And heels down. I'm just gonna do another quick tack check. So whenever you're ready, you pull in here. Good job. Okay. So your girth is nice and tight. And I'm just gonna check your stirrups here. Do they feel even? Good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do today is start with our warm-up. So I'm going to have you just go on a 20-meter circle at sea. We'll start out on the left rein. So whenever you're ready, you can walk on.
Okay.
Good. Closing those hands on your reins, thumbs on top. And I really want you to think about keeping your toes in and using your calf more to really get that leg aid and less of your heel. Good. So if a helicopter was in the sky, they would see a perfectly round shaped horse. So really thinking about using this walk to bend Shooter around your inside leg, using a little bit of inside flexion, using that outside connection. Good. Hands tight on your reins. Good. A little bit less of a square turn there. So really thinking of it always turning. So don't go into this corner, riding right to the points of your circles. So C, H, X, and M. And if you're feeling ready, we'll pick up trot and we'll stay on this circle. Good. So really thinking every good transition starts with preparation. Good. Good. So less of a square turn here between X and M. Really thinking about more of that inside bend around your inside leg, a little half halt here for Shooter. Play with that inside connection. And don't look down at him, he won't disappear. Thinking about always looking through his ears to the next point of your circle. Good. Good job. And next time around, we're gonna pick up canter on the left lead between C and H. And to get a good transition, we'll go sitting trot a little bit before C, and really thinking about using those aids to really maximize the smoothness of the transition. So using your seat to kind of help scoop him up, inside leg of the girth, outside leg back. Good, eyes up towards your turn, supporting that turn with those outside aids, a little more outside leg. Good. And when you get to H, we're going to go back to trot. So stretching up tall, a little bit of half halt here. Good. Thinking always through that turn. Good. Not so square. Eyes up even more towards M. There you go. Good. And we're going to go back to walk at H. I want you to think about sitting and making a nice smooth transition. Good. And we're going to change direction on our circle from X to C, eyes up, using that outside leg to help turn the outside of Shooter's body here, using this moment of straightness and really thinking that as we approach C of our new inside aids, a little bit of play with that right rein, inside leg. Good, getting that flexion. Eyes up already towards me, there you go. Eyes before the prize, I like to say. So always keeping your eyes ahead of where your horse is going. Good, close those hands. When we get to C, we're gonna make an upward transition to trot. So I really want you to think about a little bit of half halt to prepare. Less heel here, more calf. Good. Eyes up. Good. Good. Always bending around the circle. A little bit of play with that inside hand. He's a little stiffer this way, so really thinking about that inside leg, inside bend. And we're gonna ask him to canter again between C and M. Same idea, using your seat, your leg, and a quiet hand. Sitting. Good. Good. So, what did you feel was different about that transition compared to the first one? Half halt.
I felt like my heels came up more.
Yeah, and you posted into it. So what we'll
Okay.
do is when we start our pattern, I really want you to think about sitting, because preparation with your seat really helps make the transition smoother, okay? So thinking about that sitting trot a little bit beforehand so that you can really use your seat to help kind of use that extra aid to really help make a smooth transition. So let's go down the long side here. And do you remember the pattern that we practiced?
I do, yep.
Okay, so we're gonna start that pattern. First, I'm just gonna do one more check of your girth. So let's just do a halt here. Good, close those hands on the reins. Good boy. All right, still nice and tight. So when you're ready, you can walk on to A. And we'll do a halt. And then, good. So we'll walk on. I really want you to think about using that inside leg, getting him nice and deep into your corner. And when we get to E, we're gonna pick up posting trot. Good, heels down, eyes up, good. And we're gonna change direction from M to K. So really thinking about inside leg through the corner, getting that bend, a little bit of play with that inside hand. Riding nice and straight here. Good. Even leg, even connection. Change your posting diagonal. And already now starting to establish that new bend with your new inside aids. Good. Let's go sitting trot. And we're going to change direction again, working on that bend across the diagonal. Good. Again, using this opportunity for straightness, even contact, even legs. And now thinking about our new flexion, inside leg, inside play. We're going to pick up canter between C and M, using that seat to really support. Lean back, use your seat. There you go. Good. And we're going to trot at F, stretching up tall, half halting with your body. Good. All right, now we're going to do a half circle towards me. Good. Half halting here, really supporting that bend, straightness, and then change your flexion. Good. A little bit more inside leg to support this. Good. And we're going to canter between C and H, sitting here to prepare. And 1, 2, 3, scoop. Scoop with your seat. Lean back. Good. Think about riding up a hill. Good. And we're going to stretch up tall. Go back to trot. Good. And sitting trot. A little bit of half halt here. Good. And a 20-meter circle. So half halt, a little bit of inside play, really thinking about always turning. Good. Inside flexion. Relax that heel. Use just your calf. Good. And straight down the long side. Really get this corner nice and deep. Good. And we're going to prepare for our transition, stretching up tall, sinking down into your seat, and exhale to walk. Good. So we really want to make sure through our downward transitions that we're keeping the impulsion. So really thinking still forward, but a bit smoother. So that transition could have been better, wasn't terrible, but really thinking about not like thumping into walk, but really like kind of exhaling into walk. So we're gonna pull in at X. Good. A little bit of outside leg here to help support that turn, keep his shoulder nice and straight. Good. All right, and we're gonna back up 3 steps. Good. Eyes up still. Good. We'll walk on 1 step. Good. Close your fingers. Okay. So, if we had to pick anything in that pattern that we had to work on one more time, what would you pick?
Canter transition.
I agree. So
Yeah.
what one do you feel needs more work?
To the right.
I agree. So, would you like to try that one more time?
Sure.
So let's just do the 1 canter transition to the right,
Okay.
and then we'll end on a good note.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
good. So stretching down through your heel. Good. Good. So we'll do posting trot down the long side. And remember, preparation is key. So we want to lean back and use our seat to help kind of think about riding up a hill and scooping that transition into canter. So we'll go sitting trot before seat, inside leg, inside bend. Good, eyes up through your turn. And think and scoop, outside leg back. Lean back with your body. There you go. That was better. Good, stretching up tall through your body. And exhale for your downward transition. Sink down through your seat. Good, half halt, good. Don't let the impulsion go, right? So that's really important when we're going through downward transitions. Let's keep this sitting trot. Oh, that's okay. Let's go back up to trot. Good. And we're gonna do a downward transition from trot to walk, but I want you to keep the impulsion. So half halt, soften your hands, soften your seat, and think about exhaling to walk. That was better. Did you feel the smoothness? So the impulsion continued from trot to walk. So just because we're going slower doesn't mean we should let shooter sulk into the downward transition, okay? So that was a lot better. What did you feel helped make the transition a little bit better? So we'll just pull in at X here.
Really getting, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of that, seat thing.
Yeah. Because your tendency is you come forward with your shoulders, kind of like to think about going up to canter, which is anticipation. So really just thinking about that preparation of staying up and tall, because then that allows your seat to help support the aids, right?
Yeah.
All right, so because you're an independent rider, we're gonna do a dismount. But first thing we're gonna do is take our feet out of our stirrups. And I'm gonna have you just cross this one over so we don't catch yourself. And you'll hold your own reins because you're independent. And I'm just gonna stand back here and let you dismount. Just think about doing it nice and gentle and holding on to the saddle. So when you're ready, we'll lean forward, slide down. Beautiful. Good boy, shooter. All right, thanks so much.